Hey, and welcome to another episode of We Care at Fireplace and Chimney Professionals. My name is Ryan, and I'm here with one of our senior techs,
Mark.
Mark. We're going to learn a little bit about Mark today and maybe how he can help you in the future. So, Mark, you've been in this industry quite a while. About how long ago did you start doing this?
Um, it's been 13 years as of right now. We're working on the 14th year of doing services and diagnostics.
A lot of people think the chimney industry is a seasonal business. Would you agree with that?
When years ago, working for certain shops, it definitely was a seasonal business. But throughout the years, I've learned that it is full time. There's always things that need to be done.
That's right. And as far as the areas you've worked in, it's not just been in our hometown of Bucks County in this area. You've been all over the place, right?
I originally started in Warren County, servicing the Warren, Hunterdon, Somerset, and Mercer counties of New Jersey. Then I found myself working in the boroughs of Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens, and for the want of not commuting so far, I've brought myself back to this area closer to home, which actually, working with your outfit, expanded me to the Bucks County, the Northampton County, and Montgomery County areas, and their surrounding areas, plus the areas I used to work in the past.
Yeah. So when you've worked in those different counties or even states, do the chimney structures and fireplace design, the way they're built, do they change from one area to another?
They massively change. There's a certain area just in New Jersey and Hardin County where you find odd constructions such as 8x16 flues in developments. There's areas in both Bucks County and Hunterdon County where you find pre-1800 houses that don't even have lined flues, and they're brick or stone lined. Then there's areas all around here now which are more common where they don't even have fireplaces. They have gas appliances,
Yeah.
and they're running on propane and natural gas.
So you've seen it, so many different designs, so many different areas locally. And so that's a lot of just hands-on experience for you when you go out to somebody's new property. Not only did you gain your experience just from being on site, but how else did you build yourself up in this industry to where you are now?
A lot of it, there's no manuals for working on appliance. You're going to learn it in the field. Luckily, I've been part of a great learning experience through a national representative to gain lots of knowledge that I would have never been able to get in the field. How you approach certain situations, how do you respond to certain situations that you've come across, whether it be a previous inspection from another company or an installation that was done improperly because of haste or monetary constrictions or something like that. Someone did it on, let's call it the cheaper end. Then there's just time. There's different eras of construction and different ways that things were done. Whether it be in the 60s and there were heat formed fireplaces that are now rusting away, or it be from the 70s to about the 2000s where we're finding wood under fireplaces in the tri-state area. As I said, 1800s, unlined stone fireplaces that have just been in disrepair for decades. There is a lot to learn from both the online training that we do, like the continuous training that we do all the time, and the field, seeing it. You can learn so much from books, but I'm a tactile learner. It always strikes home stronger for me when I'm right in front of it, when I'm looking at it for myself, when I'm working on it, and then in the long run, trying to figure out the best options for our customers,
Right.
to give them that comfort in their home.
And I think that just since, we've had a relationship here in this organization, some of the techniques that you've built up on is really being that diplomatic person, going to a job site, a client's home, and as you're assessing things, you're really able to have great conversations and be able to break things down into terms and expressions that anybody can understand about what they have and maybe some of the recommendations that could make their system perform even better.
Not everyone has the knowledge that we have as a company. And it always chuckles every single time I hear it. You know, when a customer calls a damper a flute, or you're not a professional. You're not. It's okay to not know this stuff, and it's our job to guide you along in understanding what it is. And even when we're done, we don't expect you to be a pro. We do want to help you understand what you have, so you can enjoy it more, or maybe just simple operational areas. You've just bought a house, you needed a few repairs, but now it's after the fact of, well, how do I even use my fireplace? You know, you may have come from an area where you never grew up with a fireplace, and now you have one, you want to use it, but you don't know the little nuances of stacking your wood, or maybe warming your flue. Or
So one of the big things is you really like to educate people.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's a huge part of what you're doing. You like to pass on your knowledge to our customers.
It's knowledge should be free. So
So Mark, why would people want you at their house? Well, number one, you've had a lot of field experience in not only just the local area, but all over. So you've seen a lot of different designs. You've educated yourself hands-on just by continually doing only this industry. You focus specifically on this and you take it really seriously. You're doing education online as well as systematic education processes that we do here, and you're willing to take that knowledge and pass it on to the client, educate them on what they have.
Of course. I mean,
those are all things that that every customer wants. And if you can read Mark's demeanor here, he's going to be a really great person to be in somebody's home. He can be very well versed and teach you and answer any questions that you may have.
As I commonly say to most of my customers, we're not in the business like your box top offices or your big stores. Say that you need a dishwasher. They're going to show up and install a dishwasher and say, we'll see you in 20 years when the next one breaks. We're not in the business of that. We're going to come by, we're going to inspect, we're going to tell you everything. We'll make recommendations and consult with you as to what your real goal is. And even after our crews come by to do that install, we're still not done, because we're building that relationship with you. I'm going to be back every year to make sure that you're still happy, that it's still burning properly, that your house is warm, everything is staying outside, the water is not getting in through your flashing, your caps are cleared, that everything is working well for you. If you're having a problem burning your wood, I'm going to take the time to teach you how to stack your wood, or show you how to even measure the moisture content in your wood. Burning pellets, how to keep your system running nice and clean, so you're going the entire year without problem, and you're having the utmost amount of uptime on your appliance. That relationship that we build with the customer is so crucial, because we're not there just once. We come back and we make sure that you're continually enjoying your home.
And that is exactly what I like, that term that Mark used, the relationship. We do see our customers year after year after year, and so we have to make sure that we're confidently doing things properly. So at the conclusion here, I thank you for spending the time watching us and with our well-educated staff, and we appreciate Mark being on with us today. And we just want to let you know that both of us care about you, your home, and your safety. And thanks for watching.